18 of the All Flags State Premier League saw Floreat Athena play host to top-of-the-table Balcatta in a Sunday fixture. Back in round 5, Balcatta were the victors, but after defeat last weekend against Bayswater and in the Solo Cup, were they on the slide? They won an early free kick, and it was only a good save from Alex Dunn that prevented Adam Tong opening the scoring with his long-range effort. It was then Balcatta stopper Luis Italiano's turn to show his skill. Pritchard picked out Carl Moran, who squared to Liam Boland, who was only denied by a superb save from Italiano. From the resultant corner, Floreat were forced back upfield thanks to good defending from Balcatta, before Kovacevic picked out Pritchard down the left. He delivered a pinpoint cross to the back post, but Boland was denied again thanks to a good save from Italiano. David Masevski then sparked an attack for Balcatta. He fed Burton before receiving the ball back. He then rolled the ball into the path of his brother Daniel Masevski, who rounded Dunn but was denied by superb covering defence from Carl Moran. David Masevski whipped in the resultant corner, which was met by Tong. Dunn saved but couldn't hold. He blocked Palmatier's follow-up, but Niederberger was on hand to nod the ball home against his former club and give Balcatta the lead. Tong's downward header bounces in front of Dunn and makes it hard to hold. The Floreat keeper recovers well to block Palmatier, but there was nothing he could do to prevent Niederberger nodding home. Floreat Athena were unfortunate not to pull level before half-time. James Isaiah slipped the ball to Pritchard, who with time and space unleashed a long-range thunderbolt via Tong that beat Italiano but rebounded off the post. Floreat continued to apply pressure, and when Kovacevic spread the ball wide, a dink into the box was met by Moran. But once again, Italiano tipped his header over the crossbar. Floreat Athena, to their credit, kept trying to play football to eke out an equaliser. And when a sequence of quick passes around the edge of the box unlocked the Balcatta defence, they were unlucky that Paul van Dongen's snap shot went wide of the post. Mickey Vujicic and Paul Pritchard then combined, with the latter picking out Michael van Dongen. The ball fell to Isaiah, but his rising effort was always going over the crossbar. On the counter-attack, David Masevski, returning from Indonesia, then played in Burton behind the Floreat defence. But under pressure from Callum O'Connell and the advancing Alex Dunn, he pushed his shot wide of the post. Fittingly, Italiano had the final touch as the final whistle blew, as it was the Balcatta keeper who ensured they held on to 3 points and stayed top of the table.
Now, Michael, you must be happy coming away from Leiter Stadium with the 3 points here.
Yeah, look, I guess it was always going to be hard to beat, probably the form side in the league, and they showed it again today. They probably deserved something out of the game, given their second half, and they had us under pressure a number of times, and the game could have gone either way, I think. But yeah, we're happy to come away with 3 points. And
personally, there was a fair bit of emotion attached to the game. Of course, you were obviously part of Floreat's success in the past decade. How'd you go with that one today?
Oh yeah, look, put that behind us. I think today we came here to get 3 points for the new club that I'm with, the Balcatta, and it was important for us. I think approaching the break that we make sure we got a nice gap on a few of the teams that are chasing us, and a few results went favourably for us yesterday. So yeah, it was very important that we got a result here today. So we're pretty focused on that to come here and get the 3 points, and that's where all the attention was.
And a few nervous moments for yourself there in the second half. A few very, very close calls.
Yeah, I mean, look, they put a couple of ones just past the post. Luis Italiano, first-class game in goal again for us today, and he obviously put off a couple of magnificent saves that kept it, enabled us to maintain the lead. And we had to really dig in deep and play a little bit more defensively in that second half just to hold out.
You mentioned Lewis there. Some very good news for him during the week. Obviously being invited to train with the Perth Glory. How'd you feel about that one?
Yeah, no, that's great news for Lewis. Hopefully he can see out a bit of the season with us. Hope he's not just doing everything for glory, but that's the way it goes, and we're really delighted he's got an opportunity, and we hope he can step up. He's certainly got a lot of ability, and let's see if he can do it.
And Ashley Rossendale went off midway through the first half. Is he going to be all right for next week?
Yeah, I don't know. He rolled an ankle. We had another pull-out 1 minute before the kick-off. Chris Thackeray had an injury, so we had a lot of changes, disturbing things today. And last week we lost a couple of players with injuries as well, during the game. So a lot of disturbances. So very happy to just come away with the 3 points and stay on track. So yeah, we'll look at Ash during the week and see if we can get him up for Armidale next week.
All right, thanks, Michael. Good luck.
No worries.